Howdy, I'm John. Thought I'd show you how the garden's looking. Yeah, this week we put straw mulch on the strawberries. We went and trimmed the scapes off of most of the garlics. We got a dry potato there. It didn't get enough water for a few days. When they're in pots, they take a little bit more watering. The fruit trees are coming along okay. We got fruits developing. Blueberries are doing all right. They're only 6 weeks along. I'm still trying to get the pH lower on them, but it takes a long time. You use elemental sulfur. These German butterball potatoes are doing all right. Something's eating them a little bit, but it's not real bad. This fruit tree's doing fine too. But it's got good growth. It always gets the sclerosis, but it's a little better this year. pH is a little down. This is parsnips in a pot. The variety name is Javelin. A really good name this time. Got some more garlics. We got clover and broccoli both going to seed so that I can reseed them. We've got carrots in a pot. Some more elephant garlic. Cilantro going to seed, and I'll shake that out wherever I want cilantro to grow wild. It's really handy just having it grow on its own. And that's Smokey the cat. Here's some garlic that I forgot to cut the scapes off. They escaped me yesterday. Made a video on how you should remove these if you want a nice big bulb. And that is broccoli seeds developing on the right side. This is what the scapes look like when they're cut off. And that is a properly watered potato plant in that pot there. And this tree's doing fine. Now we got this east-west wall. It gets a few hours of direct sun in the morning because it's a little bit of an oblique slant. So it's good for lettuce in the summertime. These sunflowers are reaching for the sun. Once they get another foot higher, they'll have full sun from that point on. This is a new bed newly planted to a type of painted corn. I also have some watermelon and squash and beans there. And the birds here will eat them when they're just sprouts coming up. So I cover them with branches for a few weeks. And that's a big pile of cactus we got set in the compost and age. We also have more compost and tree trimmings and household kitchen waste going into this here trench. Trench composting is a very efficient way to build up your soil and get rid of all of your garden waste at the same time. And there's the asparagus. I got a couple videos on the asparagus, and this is newly mulched, just topped off. And in between the asparagus beds, we're going to plant figs, but while the figs are still growing from little cuttings, I went ahead and stuck some watermelon starts in there. Now this asparagus is doing really well for just 6 weeks old. Some of it's nearly 5 feet tall. It's worth taking the time to dig a nice asparagus trench with perfect soil for them. So this is a fig tree growing up beside some more asparagus. And here we have a zucchini plant growing at the end of a raspberry row. Eventually I'll fill in with more raspberries. These are from bare root cuttings that you can get from a nursery in the springtime. And these are blackberries. Well, thank you very much, folks. Subscribe, follow along. Bye now.